Hey everyone. Hello. Happy Friday. Man, it's good to be here. Good to see you. I am coming to you from North Carolina, Wilmington, or no, not Wilmington. It's an island. It's on the beach. We are getting a storm today, right now. And I feel like there's a hurricane coming towards us eventually. But here I am. Can you hear me okay? Because I have the new setup here. Let me get this over here. Is that better, y'all? Hi, Wes. Welcome. Hi, Roxanne. Ron. Hello, hello. So is this... Hey, is Nasty Woman Tarot in the house? Hi, Sondra. Oh, good. Thanks, Ron. Lisa Smith. Hello. Oh, there you are. Hi, Sharon. So, yes, I know that you all are looking at me going, where's Kim? Hi, Craig. Hi, Gina. Where's Kim? Hi, Lucian. She is running late tonight. So, Trump faces RICO exposure in 2 separate probes. Yeah. Tower. He's got the tower going on. So she's coming, but she's a little late. So we can either start without her into... Hi, Prince Charming's mom. Big hugs. Good to see you too, Lisa. I see you in my mind's eye. No joke. Hi, Phyllis. So, hi, Karma. Yeah, so I was just thinking, so we can read on whatever we want to do, some readings, some political readings, or hi, Rob. Or we can just get started on the list. What? Everybody raise your hand. What should we do? What do you guys want to do? Just read some stuff or chit chat? How's everybody's Friday going into the holiday weekend? Oh, wonder what the late President Nixon thinks of Trump. Let's look at that. Here, let me go ahead and, while we wait, we can just chit chat, right? You can ask me any questions. It'll be free. Okay, free word. Can you read on Leona, Queen of Mean, Helmsley thinks of the Trump tax scheme? Julie. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we can. Let's look into that too. Okay. Let's look into that. Right. Is it a 3-day weekend for everyone? Because the 4th lands on Sunday, right? So Gina, I'm in North Carolina. I'm right near Wilmington. I'm on the beach. So right next to Wrightsville, I think you guys, right? It's called Wrightsville. Anyways, it's on an island called Figure 8 Island. 3-day weekend. Yay. Well, Melinda's having a 30-day weekend, and I love that. Let's all have Melinda's weekend. Awesome. Every day's a 3-day. Yay, Terry. Hold on. This might be Kim. This might be Kim, guys. Hold on. Oh. She's telling me I didn't get the link. Maybe I should send her the link, guys, and then we'll look into this question real quick. Okay. How do I do that from here? Oh, share. How about share? Nope. It's not it. Invite. How about the invite button? Here we go. You guys could probably still see me right now, and I can't see any of you. All I see is another screen to Kim. Here we go. You guys are champs. Here we go. And I'm back. To me, you all were gone. Hi, Kimberly. Oh, gosh. There we go. We are like, Rita, seriously. But sometimes I can see you. Like I can totally see Lisa. Absolutely see her right now in my mind's eye. All right. Leona, Queen of Mean. Leona, Queen of Mean Helmsley. Okay, here we go. Queen of Mean, Queen of Mean. I have to, like, the setup's a little different, so I look over here and it's hard to see. I'm gonna have to ask my whole team to come over here. Right. Okay. Oh, I don't know if are we all adults here? I'm not sure if I can share what I'm seeing here. Shove it up his ass. I'm taking it she's not very friendly right now with 45, with the old guy, with the last guy, with the former guy. Whoa, yep. Okay, so I'm going to spill the tea. Anyways, I'm thinking she's not happy or friendly with the former guy. Ooh. Okay. She wants, is she dead? Oh, she's dead. Well, no wonder she came in over here. I'm looking at my dead side. I have no idea.
Hello.
Look who made it, guys.
I'm here. Kind of a crazy day.
Water? Did you get some water and have a little break?
I didn't get a break, but I'm here. I'm good. I'm good. How's everybody? Hello.
Hello.
Is my sound okay?
Yeah, you sound great. Did you get it?
We worked on the sound, so hopefully it'll be okay today.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Good. All righty.
Kristen wanted us to read on, can you read on Leona, Queen of Mean Helmsley thinks of Trump and his tax scheme.
Ooh, okay.
But then someone says, isn't she dead? So I'm like, what? I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, she's dead, but she can still have an opinion if she's.
I know, because I looked over here, but I did look over towards where dead people are, and she I'm like, I'm assuming she doesn't like Trump. Would that be correct in saying that she might not like him very much?
I think that could be.
And can you say this from heaven? She just wants him to shove it up his ass. I'm not sure. Is that appropriate to say from heaven? I wanted to make sure that we're all adults here in the house. So before I said anything, whatever do IID? She says Leona was her landlord. Hi. Oh, and hi, greeter. She was exactly like Trump. Well, interesting, Dorian, because right now she might have been like him, but yes, she doesn't like him at all, says Wes. Well, she just says to go ahead but she had some hand movements with that as well. So, but I won't add the hand movements. She was indicted for tax fraud in 1989 by Rudy. She thought tax was for a little. She thought tax was for little people. Okay,
I
well,
feel like she understands his
the queen. Okay, Kimberly. Okay, now I know. I get it. Who you're talking about now?
I feel like she understands his I want to say addiction to money. She
Right.
understands that. She understands what it can do to people. It's very, she's saying it's very interesting how when you do have a lot of money, how it's like your mind, your psyche gets twisted. And she's saying that's exactly what happened to her. That's what's happening to him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, very, it's interesting to her because it's like, it's the same thing, but she totally gets it. But it's a bad, it doesn't end well. It never ends well.
True. Yeah, she feels that he has quite a road to walk. We have the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles in the world. So,
Interesting.
And the devil. Well, I didn't know she was dead, although she did come through on my dead side. So I didn't know. So I threw cards as well. So I'm going to use them because she helped me pull them. So we pulled the devil out right away. This is the connection, right? But she literally, this is heavy burden. They have a lot, and he's going to feel it. He's going to feel this, what's coming down on him right now. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. There needs to be balance. She says she feels like there needs to be a little bit of balance. If you guys can believe this, she called us the little people, but now she has a higher perspective apparently because she feels it a little more balance there, a little bit more what's that word? Conservative and for the people. So more balance. She says there's hope, guys. So that's a message for us, interestingly enough. The way you guys say that she's obviously done some learning, but I can tell you right now, she holds zero fire for the former guy.
Part of it to me is she doesn't like how he talks about women and how he thinks about women.
Oh,
she considers herself, even though she was horrible, I guess, but I think she considers herself to be kind of a feminist in a lot of ways, a very strong woman. So she doesn't like that.
For sure.
It annoys her. It annoys her.
I have to say, I was pretty shocked when she was.
It's annoying.
Again, I didn't know she was dead. Until someone's like, yeah, I think she's dead. I'm like, oh, it makes sense.
She's showing me a penthouse.
I interrupted you, Kim, and they missed what you said. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, she keeps showing me a penthouse. I don't know if she lived in a penthouse or if that was her home or where she is now. I don't know, but she's showing me a penthouse, very lavish. I think she's just showing me the way she lived.
Yeah. That was what was important to her, right? Yeah. She does have that raw, rough feel to her. Mm-hmm. It kind of reminds me, not the same person at all, but if I was going to, because I'm sorry, guys, and I apologize, but I don't know who this person is. Queen of Mean. I just don't. Sorry. And just throw that out there. I should know, right? Did you know who this was, Kim?
Yeah, I actually saw, I mean, very, very quick thing about something about her last night. I was half paying attention and half not, but I remembered her face and I remembered who she was.
Okay, maybe if I saw her face, if I looked her up, I might remember. Anyway, she kind of reminds me of that rough feel of, oh gosh, and I'm going to compare her, and I don't even know the person's name that I'm comparing. A woman who passed. Okay, we're playing charades, guys. First one gets a prize. She was a comedian, a female comedian, and she really had to press through. In fact, I really want to read on her someday. Blonde hair, did a lot of work on her face.
Oh, Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers, yes. She kind of has that rough feel like Joan Rivers.
I think that's probably pretty accurate.
Oh, okay. Oh, she just said, I love Joan Rivers. Okay, who is first? Rita said it first. Yay, Rita. Woo woo. I'm going to get her on the screen. Rita got it up first. Yeah, that's who I was talking about.
Well, yeah, I think she understands Trump's, what got him where he is. I think she gets the money stuff. I think that she doesn't like him because of the way he treats women. It really upset her, his time as president. It was hard to watch, is what I feel like. It was hard to see. It was hard to watch from the other side. All the stuff that happened. She really has such a hard time with him. But he, like you said, he's gonna go through some things, as they say.
Yep. And it's I get questions like, it's almost like he keeps sliding around it, even with all the new indictments going down, and its kids are obviously in trouble, but no one ever says really about him, right?
Right.
I don't think he's going to get away with this.
Mm-mm.
Didn't she end up in jail? I don't know, Gina. That's a good question. Anyway, so that was interesting to meet her. She's
Yeah, she went to jail.
She did. Okay. Oh, she had 2 years in jail and community service. Interesting. Ms. May, yep. She did time. She did her time. Oh, Leona even had the permanent bitch face. Wow. I'm going to look her up. Leona.
Permanent.
Leona. What's her last? Oh, Helmsley. Oh, yeah. Totally. Okay. She was an American businesswoman and a convicted felon. Isn't that nice that Wikipedia puts that right up front, guys? That's what she's remembered as. So for the rest of the world's lifetime, anybody Wikipedia's her, it's going to say that she was an American businesswoman and a convicted felon. So even in death, right? Here we go. Here's that.
Oh, yeah.
The permanent B face. All right. Yeah, that's hardcore. Yeah, she's a character.
Interesting.
Okay, let's move on. We'll leave her to do her stuff on the other side, and she's coming back, by the way. Right, Celeste? Facelift. She might have wanted that facelift to look like that, Lynn, don't you think? Maybe she seriously is like, make me look like I'm having that face on all the time.
That is what I think, Celeste, is it is it has to be exhausting to be that angry or that hateful all the
totally.
time.
You have to imagine what caused her to be so hateful in the first place. Poor thing. Okay. Dorian says, when I said, oh, she's coming back, Dorian says, as what? She's got to do this again. She missed the mark on some stuff. She's got to redo some stuff. I think she's going to do better this time. She seems to have some insight.
Yeah, I've definitely.
Yeah. She mistreated her. Wow, Destiny. You guys, this is a sad woman. Sad, awful woman. Is she happier now? Well, she's learned a lot. So I'm not sure I would put that in the happy category, but I can tell you that she's learned a lot. There's been a lot released, a lot of her hate and anger. She's had some healing in that. So maybe she's learned not to project onto others, right?
Yeah, there's an awareness there now that she clearly didn't have here, and like she said, I think that money and those kinds of things, they change you. They make you, act in ways maybe you wouldn't have normally when you have that kind of.
And she left all her money to her dog. And who did her dog leave it to?
I was going to say, is her dog still alive? Because I don't think he is.
That was a big FU to someone.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Dorian says,
she loved animals. That was, she loved the doggy.
There you go. And I totally put this on here and took over the, okay. It says maybe she'll be married to Donald Trump next time.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay. Can you imagine, Dorian? Marriage. Yeah. Lucian's a marriage made in hell. Okay. I totally put this up over top of the question that was already here that we were supposed to be looking at. The real question. And I put this right over.
I think it was Sidney Poitier.
Okay.
Sidney Poitier.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Poitier. That's French, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm horrible. Sidney Poitier. Okay. See if we can get a picture. Get that face off my phone. Sidney. Oh, came right up. Oh, yeah. Love him. Retired actor. And he was an activist, a film director, an activist, and an ambassador. Don't know what that sound was.
He's saying he feels he had a wonderful life, but it was a life of a lot of pressure. He felt a lot of pressure to
So for those who might not know, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful smile. Oh yeah, there he is with later on with what's his name?
Yeah.
I didn't realize he had passed. When did he pass? Last year?
I think it was pretty recently, yeah.
Yeah. Because I didn't even hear that he had passed. Oh, and it looks like he was in the service as well for a year. Oh, in the Army. He was in the Army, guys.
So he's saying there was a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations put on him. He feels like he had a great life, but there was he felt a lot of expectations and a lot of pressure for a lot of his life. He enjoyed his later years more than the early the early years. Then he's 94. He's still alive. So he's still alive.
Okay. Cause I'm like, I can't find a death date.
So he's saying he's had a great life, but there, for some reason that he's talking about, there was a lot of expectations and a lot of pressure put on him from an early age.
Well, he is 94, right?
But I feel like these are like now or around this time has been like the happiest time. Like his later years were a lot happier than the early years. I know who I am.
All right, let me check in. Now that we know he's still alive, he's 94. Because usually I get, they pop right in. All right.
And also made mistakes with his family, but loves his family. He feels like he's made some mistakes, but it's like, but I love my family. He loves his family.
He feels very blessed. Yes, he won. It wasn't. Was it the Oscar or Academy Award? Yeah, he won an Academy Award. He was the first Academy Award for Best Actor in 1964. He was the first Black actor to get that in 1964. Yep. So he feels very blessed right now. He feels very, very blessed by that his family still, they love him and are around him. Like, I feel like he, like you said, Kim, that there were some regrets there with family and stuff, but there's been forgiveness, and he feels very like blessed and lucky about that. Like, wow. And so there's been some healing there already, but done here on earth. So that's good. He got to take care of that before he left. Would he have ever done a Western? That seems kind of weird.
Could be.
He's showing me a Western. Kind of like, here's one of my favorite fun roles. But I see him, it's kind of like a Western. Okay, Roxanne. Yeah, it's a Western. Would that be? I wonder which one it was. Anyway, he said that was one of his funnest roles that he did. Yes. Thank you, Desir. Alexa, is Sidney Poitier still alive or dead? Alexa says he's alive and 94 years old. Thank you, Alexa.
Well, and for me, it just comes in as information. So it's just like tuning into someone, then it just is information. So it's just like, okay, that's fine.
Exactly.
It's just info.
It doesn't matter. Dead or alive, the information is going to come in.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was the movie was called Duel Diablo in 1966. Yeah, he said he had a really good time with that. That was one of his favorites. He's saying that he felt like he was breaking through some barriers being able to do that movie as a Black man. He feels, I mean, he's still involved in life. Like, he's 94. It doesn't mean he's like, he is just the coolest, Lisa. He is. His energy is amazing. But I don't feel like he's like just done. Like, there's still some stuff he wants to do, or he's still, he's not just sitting on a chair every day waiting for the days just to go away. He still has things to do. I have the Ace of Swords here and the Three of Cups. So that's bringing in new stuff, breakthroughs. He still wants to do stuff.
Yeah.
Is he married, guys? Thank you, Lucian. He's got some spice in his life yet to go. Yeah, for sure. Sheila, Inquisitive Tarot, for sure. And anyways, yes, so intelligent, likely. Yes, married. So this is he really, it shows that in the cards. I know, and he has tons of daughters. How sweet. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of healing with all of them, the whole gang. But you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have her on one side, the Queen of Swords, and you have him on the other with the Knight of Cups there. And so he's still pouring love. You look at him pouring love into her. And you have that Six of Pentacles in the middle, just really a really ebb and flow of share back and forth. So he's really pouring love and time into her. But I also feel like he's not done. He has more stuff he wants to do. So that's what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think you're exactly right. I think that there's something about that he felt a lot of pressure to conduct himself in ways in a certain way very early on in his career, and I felt like he was so careful about what he did and the parts he chose. He was he just had what is it? He had such insight into how he wanted Black actors to be treated, Black actors to be seen, and so he was so careful and so what's the word? I can't think of the word, but it's just very, very careful about what he chose to do in the industry, what he said he would do. And I also feel like he did some broke barriers as far as producing or something, or doing stuff behind the camera early on or something. Disciplined. He was so disciplined in the way he chose roles. Veer off, would always just be knew exactly how he wanted to present himself. And thought it was important for all Black actors, all Black men.
Yes.
He took on that responsibility, so he felt the weight of that a lot. That's what it feels.
Yes, and he felt like that he was that with his platform he needed to bring truth to history, American history, with the truth of what happened in American history with his platform. So he would try to do that. Lisa was asking if he was spiritual, and I feel like he's had some really significant spiritual encounters. For sure, some spiritual encounters. But there is a depth of an inner truth of that connectedness to God, and yes, very spiritual as far as he he knows that there's more, and but he's had some experience, some deep. He's had some. What I'm being shown is he's had some significant spiritual experiences. But
yeah, he feels to me it comes across like I feel very lucky. My life has been a great life.
it was a spiritual day.
No
Yeah.
complaints. It really is like I feel very.
Terry said he wrote a spiritual autobiography, Oprah's book club. Yeah. Okay. Well, that might be one of the things I'm feeling here with the spiritual experience, and sounds like maybe he was able to. But yeah, I feel a super connection. He played fiddler in Roots. Oh, he played fiddler in Roots.
Okay. In Roots.
That's what he was talking about then. With it was important for him and his platform to bring to what the American history and what happened. What really happened?
Yeah,
with slave owning and beyond. I mean, even like all the history, like I don't think he'd ever turn down a movie talking about truth of our American history and Black men and women of color throughout history. I feel like he would always say yes to playing a role to bring the truth, because he felt that was part of his calling. So yeah. Great man. What a great man.
Yeah. Really nice energy.
And he must still have a message because he is still here. I'd love to see him again in a movie. Well, I'm trying to think of anyone that I might have seen him in. I know him as an actor.
One of my favorite movies, one of my very favorite movies, To Sir with Love, he was in. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay, To Serve with Love.
To Serve with Love.
Oh.
It's all English. It's placed in England.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that one. That'll be fun.
Yeah. It's fun. It's very 60s.
Well, awesome. I love those. I love those movies.
It takes place in London.
Awesome.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that was a good one. I know, Sheila. I haven't seen that in a long time. Maybe we'll watch it when we're in England.
Oh, fun.
I love that movie.
Okay. Well, thank you for that question. Ooh, Robert Downey Jr. We're getting some alive people this week. How fun is that? So you guys can hear me okay. Let me scooch this back.
Robert Downey Jr.
I'm going to make this. I changed the settings on my mic to see if I could be a little louder. You're welcome, Lisa. Thank you for the question. He's an awesome guy. Oh, was he in Lily's Throne? Was he in a film called Lilies of the Field? I don't. Okay. Is he still a hot mess? Okay, Robert Downey Jr. Let's make sure I have the right guy.
It's interesting. He, to me, right now anyway, he felt.
Oh yeah.
He's coming across as feeling a little frustrated for some reason. I feel like it's career.
Just in case you don't know who we're talking about.
Yeah, that's him. It feels a little career-centered, kind of frustrated or frustration.
Oh, okay. Because I feel personally, because on the personal side, I feel like he's had some awakenings.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm being shown awakenings. He's not always chosen the right path. I'm being shown these paths. He's definitely not chosen the right path for himself. And he takes full responsibility, is what I'm seeing here, for that. But he's had some awakenings. And I'm hearing the word humanitarian around him. So I'm not sure if he's going to step into something like that.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's kind of, maybe he'll not step away from acting completely, but maybe he'll kind of, because I felt some frustration there for some reason. I'm not sure if it's just like the parts or the business as a whole, but it feels like I'm a little frustrated with things right now.
I wouldn't be surprised, you guys, if you see coming up that he steps into more of a humanitarian role.
Yeah.
So let's see. I'm going to throw some cards as well for him since he's alive.
The COVID thing affected him.
Oh,
and I'm wondering.
Maybe that's part of the awakening too. It's more
because this affected him a lot.
Being caught drunk in your neighbor's bed is not a good look. No, Harry's mom.
Yeah, he was a pretty heavy drug addict at one time.
Yeah, not the right paths.
Yeah.
But he did good. I mean, we have to cheer him on that he's done some really big changes in his own life. You know,
yeah.
I mean? A lot of people aren't able to get out of that, you know, step up out of that, and he did. Yeah, you guys, wow, I feel like these cards just totally back that up. What I'm saying, that he could literally step into some humanitarian things. You have the Empress and the Ten of Cups coming in, and that, to me, these two cards together would be like he's birthing something that would, with that Ten of Cups, not only give him joy and fulfillment, but also others, because then it's the Three of Cups.
Right.
So I think I see good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sure. Kevin Lewis, the healing medium. Welcome. Sharon must have said, either Sharon said something or he's saying hello to Sharon. To Sharon Lee. That's hilarious. Yeah, I love these cards. These are my Friday night cards, guys. Friday night. Where did I put the box? Oh, they're right here next to me. Friday night cards. All right, yeah. So love it. I was looking to see if anybody had any more specific questions on him that they wanted me to tap into, or we just keep going with kind of what he's bringing in. He obviously, he's not, aw, yay, Kevin is one of your besties. Hugs to you, Kevin. All right, so with Robert, I feel he is not done on the screen. However, I do feel he's stepping, we see this humanitarian piece coming in with him. But I also feel with that also that there's another internal change. And I feel like he wants to do some, even though it's fun to do the type of movie, he wants to do something meaningful on the screen.
Mm-hmm. I think that's right. Definitely.
So I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I'm having a cramp on my toe in Livestrem.
Oh no, I hate those.
How did that happen? I was just sitting here. Ugh. Oh, I see, Lisa. Okay. All right. I was trying to see if I left them in any. Yeah. They're the worst, Tom Esme. What happened? Okay. I need more water. Oh, Sheila, you get him. Oh. Okay. Chris Evans is next. So, Greeter, did you have any other question you wanted on him before we move on to the next? Unless, Kim, you're getting some more.
No, I think I'm getting what you were talking about with the parts. I feel like it's Interesting. It's almost like I feel like he's like that acting is a great, it's a lot of fun and it brings you a lot, but it doesn't really have the meaning it once did for him. I feel like it needs to have either the parts that he does and what he does needs to have more meaning, or he needs to do some more meaningful stuff on the side, because I feel like there is this kind of frustration where it's like, I'm not, I'm at a certain age and I feel like I need to do more. And that's what it feels like. So
yeah. I feel like there's been, and like you said, it could have been through COVID. Something may have, we all went through something in the last couple of years. We all went through that shift, and maybe that shift for him is, this humanitarian piece, and also feeling the need to do something deeper and more meaningful on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Part of his shift. Okay. Lucy, and I know that you put up the next person. Can you do that again for me as I fix my toe?
I know that's like just getting older. It's like I just move and like okay, now my neck is wrecked for the next 2 days.
Oh wait, I rolled over wrong. Let me try that again. Yeah, I know.
That's wrong, and yeah, exactly. It's the worst
stuff. Yeah. Something new every day to surrender to. There we go. Chris Evans. Okay.
Another alive.
Yay. Wow. This is a record, guys. 3 alive people. Thank you, Sheila. Okay. Chris Evans. Oh, okay. So he was in Captain America. We're getting all these fun people. Yeah, he was Captain America.
Yeah, all these superheroes.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm feeling a baby for him.
Is he from the United States, or is he from England, or?
I think he's U.S. I think.
Oh, okay. I just for some reason thought he was English.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like a baby for him for some reason. I don't know if he just had a baby or if they're having a baby or he's going to have a baby, but I'm feeling a baby.
Okay, so he's only 40. He's
around.
He was born June 13th, 81. He was born in Boston, Massachusetts. Definitely not English. Okay. He was in some TV shows too. Boston Public, Opposite Sex, Defending Jacob, Robot Chicken, The Fugitive. Wow, I didn't realize he was so that's so funny. The first time I saw him was in Captain America. Yeah, he was good, right, Greeter? Oh, his father's Welsh. That's where I was tapping in on it. Okay. He's from probably. Okay, let's find out. What's going on with Chris Evans. And you see a baby.
Either they just had one. I just feel like it's around him. So I don't know if they just had one or if it's coming, but there's something about a baby around him. So a little boy. To me, it feels like a boy. I'm saying that.
So Kristen says he's also the Human Torch. Is that like a movie?
Oh, in the Fantastic Four.
Oh, and the Fast Act. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's that one. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm going to throw some cards on him. Let's see what else we can get.
I feel like he's in a pretty good place right now, to be honest. I mean, like, to me, it feels like things are kind of balanced for him. He's not married. I'm still feeling it's okay. I'm just saying there's a baby around him. Maybe
you don't have to be married to have a baby, guys.
He's an uncle. I don't know. But
I don't know if you all know that, but
what's that?
I said I don't know if you all know that, but you don't have to be married if you.
Yeah. So maybe it's coming, but there's a baby
Well,
around.
something's coming. Something's coming. Looks like the first card out for him is the Tower. So it might be a tower to him to hear that he's
Oh,
have a baby.
interesting. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, he's feeling. Oh gosh, you guys, I have a lot of heartache cards coming out for him. Pretty much, I have.
I'm feeling like he like things are like the work-life balance is kind of okay right now. So maybe something big is coming.
I wonder what. Oh, rumor has it he has a girlfriend. Well, something's gonna happen, you guys. And apparently, you heard it here first. But
Yeah.
we have the Tower.
Oh, his brother just had a baby. Oh, interesting.
Oh,
I don't know. I see a baby around him.
oh, he did a
This is something big.
Lucien said he did a fact-checking site for all of Trump's lies. Wow, very, very unique.
Interesting.
But here you guys have what I'm seeing here. You have the Eight of Cups, the Tower, and then the Eight of Swords. There's something going on that he's caught up in. He just kind of wants to, isolate himself from all this. And then the result of this, the Three of Swords.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he has some stuff coming.
got some stuff coming down. In the middle of that, you have the Queen of Swords. So it might be a female. Somebody might be coming in to say something. But let's ask a question on that. How many pages is that? Lynn wants to know how many pages is that site he put up on the lies. That's hilarious. Wow. Yeah, I would imagine it was a lot. All right.
He comes across as very smart and also very kind of hyper, kind of a like always has to be doing something kind of energy. He just feels very like kind of like that.
Ms. May says, he is bad in bed. My guide told me. So that's the cards. That's helping out with the cards there, Ms. May. All right. Okay. I also. Okay, clarification.
I'm also feeling like something with sports with him. Was he going to be a sports person or was he something? There's something with sports with him. So I don't know if he just loves sports but I almost feel like he was going to I was going to be a baseball player before I was going to be an actor or something like that. Like there's something with sports with him coming up, like just a real love of a particular sport, but I'm not sure.
I can see. I was trying to see which like what would he be, because he seems like he'd be good at like soccer or football, whatever you want to call it, like maybe tennis or some lacrosse or something. I don't know.
It almost feels like he was good enough. It could have been a path at one point. So probably hockey. Yeah.
Or maybe said maybe hockey.
But I feel like it's still like something he uses to for stress or for he still uses it. It's still like part of his life. But,
yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. But he needs it. He feels like that kind of energy. So yeah. Go ahead, Debbie. Sorry.
Whatever's going to come out, whatever's coming it's not going to hang around too long. He's going to be okay. You have the Hangman for a minute, getting that new perspective, but he'll get back in the game, and then you have the Six of Wands there. So
okay.
So I feel like he'll be okay. Whatever's coming out, we all have ebbs and flows in our lives, right? Where ups and downs or whatever.
Sure.
This this is life, guys. We get these challenges we face, and we face them and move on. Right? Moving on up. But we can send him some light and love and support.
I do think, just to answer your question, I do think he'll get married, but I do feel like he's had a lot of unlucky relationships. Like he hasn't quite found his, it's been very rocky. Like that's one thing in his life that has not been that great. So go ahead, Debbie. What are you saying?
I wonder if this is attached to what we were seeing with the, maybe this, if he does have a secret girlfriend and he was hoping for more, because he thinks this is the one, when you fall deeply, madly.
Absolutely.
And if it's not that absolutely could be tower in your life.
Yeah, because I just feel like he hasn't had a lot of luck there. But I do feel like he will get married. I feel like he will.
Hi, Georgie. Okay. Jay.
Oh, it will lift, Jay. It's, I think COVID, there have been so many people that relationships have been upended, people breaking up, people going through all kinds of stuff because of, COVID's really, it's upended a lot of families, relationships. So I think a lot of people are in that boat right now, Jay.
It's been the great pause in love this last year and a half. So I do feel, as a whole, that window's opening up for a lot of people this year.
Yeah.
But we have the Queen of Swords back in the game here for Chris Evans, and he's back on his game there. And the Nine of Pentacles, that's a long-term deal coming in for him in the love department. So
good.
Ooh, Walter Cronkite coming up next.
Oh, wow.
I'll go ahead and put him up while we finish up Chris, just so it doesn't go all the way by and I miss it. Connie, yeah. Okay. So, not much more on him on this side for me.
Yeah, no, the only thing I would say is that he comes across as feeling very lucky with his career. He doesn't think he's the greatest actor. He thinks he's, I'm sure he thinks he's competent and good, but he doesn't. He feels like it could have been anybody. That he really does feel very, very blessed.
He probably has that imposter syndrome.
Maybe he does.
Yeah, Elena says he's a very humble guy.
Yeah, he does feel grateful, so that's good.
Elena, have you met him? Have you run across him in your acting and singing and all your pursuits of what you do? Anyway, all right. Yeah, good down to earth guy is what I'm feeling. I don't have. Yeah. Connie. Oh, no, you haven't. Maybe someday, Elena. Maybe you're the one.
Maybe. Maybe
you're the one he's waiting for, right? Okay. Elena's our Prince girl, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That I will never forget. Okay. Walter Cronkite. Okay, raise your hand if you remember Walter Cronkite. And
I don't remember watching him really, but I know who he is, of course.
Yeah. And if you raise your hand too if you right now can hear him in your mind's ear.
Absolutely. Such
Absolutely.
a distinctive voice.
Totally remember. Everybody's like, yep. Everybody's got their hands up. Totally.
I know him mainly from the Mary Tyler Moore episode that he was on, so I know that. That's mainly what I know him from.
That's hilarious. Yeah, so raised hand, lots of raised hands. Yeah, Uncle Walt, Snow Wolf, yeah. Connie, yep. I'm telling you, that's an iconic voice.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yes, Dorian, that's right. He's the voice of when we first reached the moon.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, and announcing the death. See, his voice, telling you, and announcing the death of JFK.
Yeah, that's the one I
That's what you remember.
Probably the most. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, smiling heart. Yes, on the giant RCA console TV, and his voice. Yep. The way he used to sign off. That's iconic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Silver wants to know what does he think of Fox News? He's like, what news?
Yeah.
That's not news. He says, I'm hearing him say he's selling their souls. He says, selling their souls. Good luck and good night. Yep. Okay, Walter, I don't need the cards with Walter because he's.
So I'm feeling like he really wishes that he doesn't see the train backing up, but it's kind of like, I wish that things could go back to just reporting what the facts are, because all of this, the way that news has kind of devolved into entertainment has so poisoned people's ability to be able to discern what's important and what's not important. What are the facts? What are not the facts? What do they need to know? What do they not need to know? They can't, they're unable to discern anymore. And he's like, it's so damaging. It's so damaging to the psyche, but also our society. It needs to change. He's saying it has to change somehow.
Yep.
It's lying. He's saying it's lying. It's like, he feels like it's like lying when you're just presenting, this, your opinion or whatever, that it is, it's deceit is what he's, it really bothers him.
Yeah. He says, like all of a sudden I got really dizzy, but he says that the news, his day of news, it was a dirty, and I don't mean like dirty bad, but like it was a dirty, nitty gritty business. It's not glamorous. There's no glamour in this. This is like this is nitty gritty, hard, like work. There's no glamour about or anything that you would see today. When he first started news, it was from a passion of getting the truth out to people. I sense that he felt like he was a gateway of that truth. And if it wasn't for those early news days that, now Fox isn't even news, but we have all these different ways of trying to infiltrate and bring news or words to people. but he says it's lacking truth. It's just it's turned into manipulation. And like you said, it's not that just that information bringing to the people. It's now become less manipulation of the people, where it was supposed to be bringing freedom and understanding and enlightenment. Thank you, greeter. Blessings to you. Very sweet. Yeah, he says he's disgusted.
Yeah, it is disgust. It's worry too. To me, he feels worried that we need to get, like, we need to something needs to be done about this. He wants people to search. He's like, be your own reporter. You need to search for the truth now. But you can do it. You can find it, but it needs to be a conscious effort on your part to find what the truth is, and not just listen to whoever. It takes time and effort, and a lot of people don't have that. But if you do, you can do it. You can find the truth. You just need to search for it.
Maybe you guys can help me with this, but he keeps showing me like sitting in the newsroom, and it's sweaty. People are sweating. Was he a smoker? Did he smoke?
Probably. I don't know that he did, but probably.
I see smoking, and I see, it could just be trying to paint the whole picture, but it just sweating and just diving into this. He keeps taking me back to that. So I'm wondering, Lucienne said he was a chain smoker. Okay. Well, he's showing the smoke and just papers everywhere and sweating, and he keeps taking back to the nitty gritty of real news. And he feels like it needs to get back to that nitty gritty real news stuff.
And someone
There's
asked,
too many games, he said. No. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, someone asked who he likes now. And he was saying a lot of the like newspaper reporters are doing a lot of the work they would have done then. They're not everybody, but there's some newspaper reporters that really know what they're doing, and they really have great skills in digging and finding things out. He's showing things like the New York Times, based like old, those papers that have been around for a long time, but it's like there are some reporters in there that really know what they're doing, are really trying.
Yeah. I wonder if that's why he keeps showing me the papers. Paper.
I bet.
The writing. Everybody's saying, "Oh my gosh, yes, they used to smoke right on the TV."
Yeah. I was going to say, probably everybody did, so probably.
Wow, they smoked right on the TV? Like, while giving the news, they would just pop a cigarette. That's hilarious. You could see him on the other. That's so funny, Lucy. And I don't remember that part. I don't remember people smoking on TV at all.
That's funny. Oh,
like
yes.
Live TV, maybe like on shows or whatever, but not on live TV. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. There you have it. So he's right up to 71. Wow, Craig. You could even smoke in hospitals. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Constance. Constance says she had a gynecologist, and wait, I gotta get this zoomed up. I had a gynecologist who let me smoke during my exam in the 70s. What? Oh my gosh. Where was I? I wasn't smoking. Yeah. So, okay, here's the message that was kind of coming through before I got waylaid on the comments here. He says there's shifts, like you'll have these, obviously the global shifts must be the theme of the night, but anyways, there's shifts, and even in the news cycle, in the news, and the way, and he says there's a new shift coming in. So be aware of this new shift coming in about news and how news comes to you. And he says it's good. It's going to be there's going to be a shakeup and a shift with all the news outlets.
He's saying Fox is in trouble. They've crossed some lines. They're in trouble. So it's almost like, yes, something about Fox. That's something that's coming. So don't yeah, they have.
Sondra, blessings to you. Thank you. Are you serious, Roland? She says, when I had my daughter in 1977, there were ashtrays.
Thank you, Sandra. Oh my gosh. That's wow. Crazy. Crazy to think about that.
Yeah.
Well,
oh, you froze, Kim. And this time, Kim, because usually you freeze so cute, it's kind of funny. It's kind of a funny freeze. Just in case you're listening and want to know what you look like on the frozen screen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Susan, let's look into that. Or ask him about that. The new ways. I'm not sure it. Okay. So what he said was there's a shift. There's going to be a shakeup and a shift on news and how it is, because I feel like they have, all the regulations and all that stuff in place. Oh, now she's gone. She'll be back. Oh yeah, Terry, I remember the airplane smoking. So I'm just asking him. I feel like the something to do with fact checking, he said. So, I mean, I'm trying to piece together what he's showing, but it's something to do with the fact checking. Kim might be in the middle of, right, Prince Charming, she does freeze so well. She might be in the middle of like a rolling blackout or something. She's in California. Are they doing those? Okay. So, okay, that's a good question, Connie. He has not. Yes, Celeste. Fact check in real time. That's what I'm sensing. I feel like there's going to be something like that in place that they're going to have to be aware of. So, and there's too many people who just know. Interesting you say that, Susan, because he presents himself kind of with a gang of 4, rock stars up there. Not like singing rock stars, but in general, he's showing me with a gang of 4, like the original 4, and I'm not sure who they are, but that's kind of what he's showing me with that. But what was coming in, Kim. He was telling me, because they were asking what specifically is this shake up and shift, and he was saying something about the something about fact check, but in time, like right, fact checking as it's coming out or something. I'm not sure how that would play out. Something to do with that.
Okay.
And then he was also showing me because then someone said, has he reincarnated? And I said no, he has not, and he's having a good time with it's like 4 of them up there, and they were kind of the rock stars of something, but not singing, obviously. But I don't know who the other three are. Oh, Craig saying Chet and David. Oh, okay. And Murrow.
Yeah.
Could be those. Could be, absolutely. But there's 4 of them. And none of them are ready to come back to the madness. Yeah. And there could be some things they want to work on personally. There's some personal stuff there.
Peter Jennings. Yeah, I feel like though that they're
Peter Jennings was
there were personal sacrifices to this kind of life.
Oh, absolutely. That's what
that he definitely had made some personal sacrifices.
Exactly.
To do what he did, but he felt it was very important. He really did believe in what he was doing and how important it was for the United States and for.
He could not do it. It was like the times that he was there.
Yeah,
he couldn't not.
Yeah,
it wasn't even a question. He had to be that voice. So, Edward R. Murrow. Gosh.
Edward R. Murrow. Good night and good luck.
Good night and good luck. That was Edward. And then Walter Cronkite said something else. I forget.
And that's the way it was, or that's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
That's the way it,
right?
That's the way it was. I'm
something, and that's the way it is.
That's what it is. I can't remember. Like I said, I don't remember watching him. I think he was.
And that's the way it is.
I'm sure they did, but I just don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, Connie. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy for him. He's in a good place, guys.
Yeah, but it feels very connected to what's going on. I feel like he's very aware of everything and what's going on here. Very connected.
Ooh. Somebody just came in. Rachel. Yeah, Rochelle grew up with Walter Cronkite on the TV. Her dad watched him every night. And that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. That's right.
Oh, and then the date. So he would say, that's the way it is. August 19th, 1964. Right? Something like that.
That sounds right.
Yeah, Silver. Thank you for, that was such a, what a privilege to talk to him.
Yeah. A giant for sure in the industry And he felt just like how you'd think he would feel. I mean, he felt, it felt like him, felt very much like how just he is. Definitely came in as that persona for sure. So Bolsonaro, is that the Brazil?
I'm going to look it up. Walter was still saying some stuff before was going on. So I was just like, okay.
I'm going to cut him off. Sorry.
I know. He was like showing me some hot spots on a map, which I'm so bad at seeing. It's just, I feel like what he's just showing me, he's still very, like you were saying, it's not like he's just sitting around. He's still involved in creating the new, not creating, but guiding those in the news industry to kind of, he's still involved. I know, right? Yeah, he just hotspots. He says hotspots. Okay, Bolsonaro.
Is this the head of Brazil? Is that who we're doing? Is that who they're talking about?
The president of Brazil. Mm-hmm. And I was hoping to get his picture. Here's what he looks like.
Looks happy.
He's still giving us the news. He certainly is. Okay. Yeah, he's
I'm seeing somebody. I'm seeing handcuffs. I feel like he's being investigated, or he's getting an investigation, or. But I feel like it might. He might end up getting.
because I'm looking down at his picture. I just want to back you up really. I'm looking down at his face and I'm like, and all I hear is he's in hot water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I don't, I'm like, oh, hot water.
It feels like they're coming, it's coming down on him. I feel like he might get arrested for something. They're saying corruption, but deals, something about deals. He made deals that it's corrupt. So something about corrupt deals that he made. He's going down. That's the way I'm seeing it anyway.
Yeah, and they're showing me like he's sitting there, and you make these I don't know how they think they're going to get, but they used to be able to get away with this. I'm just saying the times changed. Mm-hmm. And once you were able to do all this corrupt stuff and get away with it, it's no longer, you can no longer do that. And so, and this generation, because it's been going on, it's not like all of a sudden we have a generation of all these people who are
right.
Corrupt. It's been like that. It's just that now that you're not getting away with it, and it's coming to, like, everybody's being called to the carpet, and he's just one of them. He's just caught. And there's someone above him who has their hand on his shoulder like this, who he had ties, you know what I mean? Like, it just keeps going. It just keeps going.
Right.
Same as Trump. Yep. So I do feel that too. He's alive, so I'm going to throw some cards. I get to throw my cards on the live people.
It just feels like it's coming, and it almost feels like it's so brazen. It's like he really didn't think anybody would do anything about it. It's like, I'm doing this.
He's so smug and sitting back like, right?
Yeah. He doesn't care about people. He's a lot like Trump. He feels a lot like him. He doesn't care about people. He's very cold, cold-hearted, likes money, likes power, wants his way,
Everybody's saying he's a lot like Trump. And that they're
COVID as well. Something about COVID. So I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, something's coming for this guy. And a lot of these guys, we're witnesses to this. We're seeing this kind of all of these people get their comeuppances slowly and surely.
Oh gosh, yeah. I have Biden in here on this. This is Biden is in the challenge position. What's challenging him? We have Biden coming in.
Oh, right.
But yeah, they're coming at him full force. You got Biden coming in, and you got the Chariot. I love the Chariot. Look, okay, everybody, raise your hand if you remember this in your life.
Oh yeah.
Station wagon. Anyways, the Chariot and Biden. So that there's some power. It's not just Biden. There's powerhouse coming in there. But you see, I have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and information coming in. He's caught up in it. He's caught up right there in the middle of all that with the Five of Wands. And look at that. Five. Yep. He did not get the vaccines until it was too late. Oh, I know. He failed. He failed the Brazil. He failed them with that whole deal. So
I feel like though he feels the walls closing in. I feel like he feels like he's a little bit caught. He's starting to feel it.
Yeah. Thank you, Lucienne. Yes, please subscribe. Let's get me over 5,000 people.
Yeah.
Come on, people.
Yeah.
It's free to subscribe.
Free to subscribe.
Oh, gosh.
It does feel like he's one of those guys, though, that I think he could flee. He almost feels like he wants to go. I feel like he feels like the walls are closing in, but I think they're going to get him. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Let me check into that specifically.
Yeah.
Exactly, Craig. It was the 1960s SUV. The station wagons.
Yep. And no, I don't remember ever wearing seatbelts when I was in the station wagon.
Exactly.
We just sit in the back and roll around and whatever.
Oh, I know.
As a little kid.
It could be that he thinks he's going to get away with it. He's hiding stuff. He's he sees the writing on the wall, of course. So they're, he's going to be hiding and hiding stuff and doing stuff and trying to get away with it there. You have the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, which it talks about that. I feel like he feels like he's going to get away with it. However, that being said, and here he is as a magician. He's like,
right.
Yeah, I know how to deal with this. Guess what? Someone's going to turn on him.
Oh.
Ten of Swords.
Ten of Swords. Yeah. A lot of these, it's all happening right now where a lot of these guys are just this corruption is it's all coming out, it's all coming out.
Yep.
And it's the end of an era, it's all going to come out and they're going to have to pay. It's a different,
that's a good question.
A different cycle, they've been doing this for so long that they just think they can get away with it. And we're coming into a whole different cycle we're moving into.
Yeah, we need to be praying though for India, Brazil. Yeah, I like this t-shirt.
Absolutely.
India, Brazil, Venezuela, Africa. Yes. Put these countries on a piece of paper and on a sticky and put it on the fridge or something so you see it. And so just to bring to your mind, and I'm going to do that too. Who's involved? Whose hand? Of course, I put these in. Oh, oh gosh, yeah. Oh, I think you're right. I think it is Russia. Someone says, is it Putin? Yeah, he's all caught up in, there's more than just him, but he's all caught up in it as well. There he is. They have the goods on him. So it's like they own him. So he has to kind of it's all money back and forth, right?
Yeah.
And, but yeah, that's going down. Three of Swords.
Yeah.
And guess who came up? The Empress. And the Empress in other decks represent Russia, Putin.
Mother Russia. Yeah.
Mother Russia.
Hmm.
So that's what it's looked like. But I feel like, because she was saying whose hand is on his shoulder. So that's what I was asking.
Oh, right.
All right, you guys. Well, I thought so. Putin has so many corrupt influences.
He does. He just has his tentacles everywhere. He's just ugh. That guy. Come on, Russia. Get rid of him.
Right. Do we have time for one more, or are we done? I think we're at an hour and a half, so I think we're.
Yeah, well, I have a reading that I have to go to. I will have to
we're
be
done.
You are welcome to get.
We are done.
As long as the night.
We'll save Neil for. I'll save Neil for next week. Let's see. Save Neil deGrasse Tyson for next week. And Kim will be in London.
I'll be in England, but
yay!
I'll dip in here and there. Wait, you'll see me again.
Oh yeah. He's not totally disappearing.
No. Not totally disappearing.
You get to go hang out with family. How fun is that?
Yeah, so excited to see little Cassie. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So happy to do that. So thank you guys for having me tonight. Thanks, Debbie.
Thanks for coming on.
And
yeah.
see you in your class on Tuesday.
Yep. But big hugs to you before then, as you safe travels.
Thank you.
And yeah.
And you guys, we still have room in our class for July, right?
That's right. Our next class, July, we still have room. So
it is a blast. It's really so much fun. So.
And it's a great community, and you get to, connecting with the whole community of all the other classes. So, yeah, super great.
Really fun.
Thanks for hanging out tonight.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lucienne. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, Lucienne. Thank you for doing the list. And we will, until next time, please take care of yourselves, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Not quite like Walter Cronkite, but
okay. That's the way it is.
That's the way it is. Or that's the other guy. Yeah.
Okay.